In this video, I am going to discuss one of my most favorite problems, which is purchasing a home. So Michelle bought a home for $400,000 this year, and her home increases 2.5% per year of the purchase price. So the price of the home is increasing 2.5% of $400,000 every year. First, we need to create a linear model for the price of the home as time goes on or as the years go by. Second, how much is her home going to be worth in 7 years? Let's do part A first. We are going to use the linear model in the slope-intercept form y is equal to mx plus b. However, I am going to replace this x with t. So I'm going to say is going to be y is equal to mt plus b. The reason I am going to use t because we are dealing with time here as an independent variable, because the price of the home is dependent on that time, how much time has elapsed or how much time has gone by, and we are calculating time or counting time in years. So my t is gonna be number of years since Michelle purchased the home, and my y is gonna be the value or price of the home in the future, depending on how many years has it been. Now, at time t is equal to 0, what happens? She purchases the home, $400,000. That's how much she spends. So her fixed cost, or you can think of when t is equal to 0, y is equal to 400,000. So this is the y-intercept, 0, 400,000. Okay. Now, let me actually take away this comma to avoid confusion. So 400,000. Now, what is slope here? Rate of change, m, rate of change. How is the price of the home changing? Remember, we talk about m as slope, which is rate of change. In the real world, what it is, how one thing or one variable changes with respect to another. In this particular example, how the price of the home, y in this case, changes as time progresses or as years go by. That means as t changes. So how does y change with respect to t? Or in terms of the problem, how does the price of the home changes as time goes on? Now we are just going to put this number y is equal to mt plus b. So I'm just going to plug in the values here. Y is equal to, let's put the initial price that Michelle paid for the home, 400,000. Then I'm going to put the t. Now what is m? We need to find that out. M is 2.5%. So you just don't put 2.5 here. It's 2.5% of something. And what is that something? 400,000. So 2.5 is, by the way, 0.025 times 400,000. Now I'm just going to show you how to do this multiplication. So let's just consider 25 and 4. 25 times 4 is 100. And then think of the zeros there. So forget the decimals, just take 25 and multiply it by 400,000. So even before that, I'm going to multiply 25 by 4, which gives me 100. And there are 5 zeros after that. I'm just going to put 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's look at the decimal. After the decimal, we have 3 digits right here. Now this number is the same as 0.0. Now, since there are 3 digits after the decimal, I need to move it 3 digits to the left, the decimal. So I'm gonna move this decimal 3 digits to the left. 1, 2, 3. So the decimal is gonna be right here, which makes it, by the way, $10,000. So it's going to be 10,000. So that's, by the way, is the linear model for the price of the home as a function of time, or where t is in years. So basically, in layman's term, what it means is that, as time goes on, what is the price of the home? And you can use this model, linear model, to find the price of the home as time progresses. Now let's answer part B. How much the price of this home going to be after, let's say, 7 years? That's what they're asking. So you put y is equal to 10,000 times t is 7, plus 400,000, and 10,000 times 7 is 70,000 plus 400, so is equal to 70,000 plus 400,000, which is going to give me 470,000. So the price of the home after 7 years is going to be 470,000. Okay, so it appreciated by $70,000. Keep in mind, buying a home is not only a good investment, it also gives you a good return. Of course, you want to live in the home. You don't want to buy and sell it all the time. The main objective is to live in this home, and you enjoy the home, and in the process, you make money because of the appreciation. And also, when you make the mortgage payments, you're also decreasing the amount of money that you owe to the bank. So that's what it is. I hope that this discussion was helpful, and thank you very much.